Hello, everyone. This is Ibrahim, spiritual community animator. I hope you're all doing well and that you're safe. Today, I want to read to you We Are All Born Free. Okay. The beautiful illustration that you are going to see in a second are made by Peter Sis. And I'll be reading the physical book, and you could just follow through this PowerPoint. At the end, or through the screen, at the end, I have some discussion questions. So as I read, I want you to pay attention to the different rights that I'm going to be reading and try to remember as many as you can. So let us begin. Make sure that you are well grounded on the floor. Make sure that your feet are well grounded, that your lungs are not crushed, and that you're sitting nice and straight. Okay, so that you have enough space for your lungs to expand as you breathe in and breathe in and out. So, with that being said, mindful posture. Let us begin. So, we are all born free. And I got this book from the Garden View Library. So, if you're watching this and you're a Garden View student, shout out to the library and, of course, the librarian. So let us start. We are all born free and equal. We all have our thoughts and ideas. We should all be treated in the same way. These rights belong to everybody, whatever our differences. We all have the right to life and to live in freedom and safety. Nobody has any right to make us a slave. We cannot make anyone else our slave. Nobody has any right to hurt us or to torture us. Everyone has the right to be protected by the law. The law is the same for everyone. It must treat us all fairly. We can all ask for the law to help us when we are not treated fairly. Nobody has the right to put us in prison without a good reason, to keep us there, or to send us away from our country. If we are put on trial, this should be in public. The people who try us should not let anyone tell them what to do. Nobody should be blamed for doing something until it's proved. When people say we did a bad thing, we have the right to show that it's not true. Okay? Nobody should try to harm our good name. Nobody has the right to come into our home, open our letters, or bother us or our family without a good reason. We all have the right to go where we want in our country and to travel abroad as we wish. If we are frightened of being badly treated in our own country, we all have the right to run away to another country to be safe. We all have the right to belong to a country. Every grown up has the right to marry and have a family if they want to. Men and women have the same rights when they are married and when they are separated. Everyone has the right to own things or to share them. Nobody should take our things from us without a good reason. We all have the right to believe in whatever we like, to have a religion, or and to change it if we wish. We all have the right to make up our own ideas, to think what we like, to say what we think, and to share our ideas with people. We all have the right to meet our friends and to work together in peace to defend our rights. Nobody can make us join a group if we don't want to. We all have the right to take part in the government of our country. Every grown up should be allowed to choose their own leaders. We all have the right to a home, enough money to live on, and medical help if we are ill. Music, art, craft, and sports are for everyone to enjoy. Every grown up has the right to a job, to a fair wage for their work, and to join a trade union. We all have the right to rest from work and relax. We all have the right to a good life. Mothers and children, and people who are old, unemployed, or disabled have the right to be cared for. We all have a right to education and finish primary school, which should be free. We should be able to learn a career and make use of all of our skills. Our parents have the right to choose how and what we learn. We should learn about the United Nations and about how to get on with other people, and to respect their rights. We all have the right to our own way of life and to enjoy the good things that science and learning brings. There must be proper order so we can all enjoy rights and freedoms in our own country and all over the world. We have a duty to other people, and we should protect their rights and freedoms. Nobody can take these rights and freedoms from us. The end. Now, for the discussion questions that I have, um, what I want to share with you, by the way. So this is again, this is the book. What the discussion questions that I have for you. Let me just move this because this is in the way now. Okay. So from the rights that were mentioned, I mentioned multiple rights, right, in the book. From what was mentioned, which one stood out to you the most? Right, which one, when you heard it, you said, "Oh yeah, that's really important." So which one stood out to you the most? Okay. So take a moment to think about it. Maybe share your answers or ask the people around you, your classmates, your teachers. My second question: are there other rights that you think you should have? If so, which ones? Right? So that's where you come and you try to make rights and laws. Maybe what if you had the power? What would it be? What rights would you be? What rights would you give? And my last discussion question is: how would the world look like if everyone's rights were protected and respected? Would it be any different? So, could you imagine a world where everyone's rights are protected, everyone's rights are respected? Would it look any different than what we have today? If so, how? Okay. So, take a moment to think about those questions. Share your answers with your classmates, with your teachers, and when you see me again at school, you could even share your answers with me. All right. Thank you all very much. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I look forward to seeing you at school. Enjoy.